Your nutritional needs change each trimester, and I get a lot of questions about what nutrients to focus on in your second trimester. Well, in your second trimester, the focus shifts from organ development to growth, and your baby will grow at a pace that he or she hasn't before. In fact, he'll go through weeks of growth spurt where he or she will double in size. So let's see what are the top 3 nutrients to focus on. First up, let's look at protein. Protein forms the building blocks of every new cell in our body. I bet you didn't know this, but over 1 million new cells are created every 4 minutes in your baby's growing body. Protein forms the basis for all these new cells, so it becomes more important than ever in your second and third trimester. I recommend aiming for 100 grams of protein each day. That number might seem a little overwhelming at first, but if you're eating real nutrient-dense foods, it's actually not too hard to get because you can get protein from both plant and animal sources. Check out my article on bellamamalife.com on what 100 grams of protein looks like each day and how you can get it. I've also got a bunch of high protein snack ideas, so check out the article and fit them into your day to get your 100 grams of protein. Second of all, let's look at calcium as your baby's bones, joints, and ligaments grow rapidly. I recommend 1200 milligrams of calcium each day. Again, this number seems a little overwhelming, but it's not hard to get, especially because your body's ability to absorb calcium during pregnancy actually doubles. But having said that, it's really important to make sure that you're getting enough calcium, because if you're calcium deficient, your baby will withdraw calcium deposits from your own bones to make up for that lack. And the effects of that won't be seen for many, many years, maybe even decades, when bone breakages and osteoporosis occur a lot later in life. So not a lot of women know this, but cheese and yogurt are more concentrated sources of calcium than a glass of milk. 1 cup of yogurt contains more calcium than a glass of milk. 1 ounce of cheese also contains more calcium than an 8-ounce glass of milk. There are also plenty of non-dairy sources of calcium, like broccoli, leafy greens, almonds, and canned salmon with the bones in it. The third nutrient to focus on during your second trimester is iron. About 1 in 4 pregnant women experience iron deficiency during pregnancy because during pregnancy your blood volume doubles and you need a lot more red blood cells to support not only your growing baby but also the growth of your placenta and the increased blood volume in your own body. Aim for 27 milligrams of iron each day. The best source of iron is from animal products, namely your red meat, liver, and dark meat poultry such as your chicken legs or your chicken thighs. That's because animal products contain heme iron, which is up to 4 times more absorbable than plant-sourced iron. But you can still get iron from plant sources. So if you're vegetarian or vegan, it's important to vary your diet. Check out my article on bellamamalife.com on the top 10 plant sources of iron and how to increase your ability to absorb iron by first of all pairing it with vitamin C rich foods such as bell peppers or citrus, and avoiding caffeine when you have iron because that also detracts from your body's ability to absorb it. So there you go, those are the top 3 nutrients to focus on in your second trimester. Hit me up with questions or feedback about your own pregnancy experience and what foods you were craving or focusing on in your second and third trimester.